Saeed bin Suroor next to me, and then Mahmoud Al Zarooni on the far side. So obviously, I think best thing to do is probably, Saeed, you assess your runners and pick out the ones that you're most looking forward to run, and then your turn, and then maybe we'll see where we go from there. So Saeed, pick out a few of the ones that you're most excited. Probably first up with the ones you got in the World Cup.
You know, I have 3 horses in the big race. You know, Hunter's Light, he is unbeaten last 5 runs since when he started in England and Turkey and Italy, 2 runs and wins here in Dubai. The horse improved all the time, and he won here in mile and a quarter in the same service. The horse, 3 days ago, he had last piece of work for him, 5 furlongs. And, you know, he come back today, yesterday and today, sound and happy, healthy, fresh. He's ready for the big race. You know, we know the horse, he stayed the trip, and he handled the service really well. The same time, also African Story, he won the Godolphin Mile last year. You know, they won't give him a break. He had little small problem, but it wasn't really major things. Then we said the best things, you know, to give him a break because he had a hard season last year here in Dubai. The horse, he's first run for him here in Dubai, and he won it well, over a mile. This is going to be a new distance for him, mile and a quarter. The horse, we thought last year the mile and a quarter would be better distance for him, and also this is what we talked to the jockey after the race. The horse, he's come back sound and healthy, good form, good condition. There is no problem at all with him. And Cassiano, he won 7 times. He won 3 races here in Dubai, finished second behind Hunter's Light. The horse is improving all the time, and you know, but he don't show good turn of it, early in the race. In the big race, if he can take a good position to be somewhere close, I think I'll be happy with him. It depends how fast the race, you know, go. But you know, I'm happy with 3 of them.
Okay, and pick out 1 or 2 of the others. Obviously, you've got Secret Number in the UAE Derby as well, and you've got masses of them. So, any other ones that you might just? We heard what Simon said.
Yeah, Secret Number, he's unbeaten. He won in Dubai and also here in England first, and made in England and won here in Dubai. He beat the horses, won group races, show you how you know this horse he improved. And from the first run here, it looked to me when he work in the morning, he need a distance. As mile and a quarter plus mile and a half, I think it will suit him much better in the future. You know, but we keep the options open for him. You know, after when we see we see his result. And Shuruk also in the same race. She's a tough filly. She tried really well. We thought about the trip before she ran last time, but she really finished her race really nicely. And you know, she's in the good form. And so far so good with all of them.
Okay. Let's pick out some of yours. Obviously, you've got a couple in the Dubai World Cup, but Simon was talking about Mental is obviously a very interesting one as well in the Golden Shaheen. So you've got some exciting ones for the night as well.
Yeah, I totally agree with Simon. I mean, my best chances is Tenenbaum in the Gold Cup, and I hope Mental in the Golden Shaheen. Yeah.
Let's talk about Mental. Obviously, coming from Australia, coming ahead, a lot of expectation that on this horse's shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, the horse improved that. He's a good horse. I mean, to be honest, before I thought the Australian form is not working well. Especially last year when Seaboy and the other horse, I think 2 horses came last year and they didn't do good. But this horse proved that the Group 1 in Australia, it's a proper Group 1. And I think the other 2 horses, they had maybe something wrong with them. Yeah.
And obviously that's that race, but Monterosso coming back for you. It was a big night last year, a very special night. And obviously, how do you feel? Is he to try and defend this title? It's not an easy one to defend.
No, it's not. My history is to get this horse back in the race. I think he will be a second horse that he come. Won the race and come run again. So I think I'm very happy that just to get involved and to be in the race. In general, the horse in good form. He improved a little bit after his race, but I think to win this race, he should improve a lot.
And comparing his sort of way he was coming into last year's race, do you feel he's not quite the same, or has it had been more difficult, or where in comparison?
No,
to
it was, to be honest, it was difficult because you know these horses, they're wear and tear. You know, sometimes they're sore, sometimes you have to stop them from the training. So that take a lot from the fitness, and you can't push them too much like when they are sound 100%. That's the reason that I couldn't really make it with him. So I decided just to be easy on him, look after him as much I can, to get ready and have a run in the Dubai World Cup.
Okay. Now, any questions for the trainers?
Thank you.
No.
Actually, the reason of changing African storage from mile to mile and quarter.
Yeah, we thought this is last year when he won the Godolphin Mile. We thought he need a trip, but we think the World Cup it will be the right race for him. But before that, I mean, this year we ran him one race and he won it really well. We talked to Sheikh Mohammed and we decided to run him in the big race. We thought, this is the first time he ran mile and quarter, but I think he will stay this trip, no problem. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
We know experience on this track and in Dubai helps a horse a lot. Last year, Royal Delta came, didn't perform very well. Do you think that will have helped her this year? And to what extent do you think she's the competition in the race?
Well, I mean, some horses, they don't handle it really here. I mean, the turf, like what we saw, they run the turf in Europe, they bring them here, they don't handle it. I mean, same what you see as before the Tabita, in all weather, you run some in the turf, you take them there, they don't or the opposite really. But from our horses, we have the Carnival here, and we try some of them in the turf, and they don't run really well. We switch them to the Tabita and the all weather, they improve and they show different result. It depends how the horses, they act and they the result. I mean, they give the result, the best one. But so far, I mean, our horses they run here in the World Cup night. Exactly in the big race, they ran it before and they handled the surface really well, and the working goes in the same surface in Tabita, and they said we found there is no problem at all with them.
And Royal Delta?
Royal Delta, I wish her good luck.
But not too much.
Just a final question about, obviously, big night for both of you. Do you get more nervous coming into how much pressure do you feel under to get it right on the night?
I mean, to be honest, I won't be under pressure like Saeed, this time. Because when you have a horse that, or you have a favorite, or second favorite, you are really under pressure. And you cannot be really, really very relaxed. In the end, you should have the spirit for the challenge. So it's 50-50. Yeah.
The pressure is always there. Exactly when you come to the big race. I mean, I'm 19 years in this business as in Godolphin. When you go exactly for the Group 1, you feel the pressure. Exactly more pressure here in Dubai between our people here and also the best horses coming from everywhere in the world. And on one night, it will be the pressure. But I think we spent long time with that, and so far, I mean, I think that night we done our job, and we're looking for the best result.
And the boss is calm, is he?
He's very calm.
That's the main thing.